G'day, it's Wednesday. We've come to clean up this tree that I dropped a couple of weeks ago. By clean up, I mean split it because it's too big to fit into the fire like that. And there's a way you do it. You go around the radius or the outside. If you go straight in the middle, you'll never get your axe out. So the chainsaw came about because a lazy man thought there was an easier way to chop down things instead of using a, what's that, a 4.5 pound axe. Anyway, rightio, how are we going to do this? Come up here, chainsaw. Sit there. So, these are things that have been lost due to the fact that new things have been invented. Anyway. See, she's still a bit green, so that's why we're also opening it up. Give it a chance to dry out properly. Well, not properly, but better over the next couple of months. This tree is hopefully big enough to supply me with a month's worth of wood in the middle of winter, with the fire going 24/7. So now I've got to split it so it can dry out. I've ring barked a few trees. There's one, another one there, because they're not dying quick enough. And then all of a sudden we had a bit of a run on trees getting knocked due to the drought conditions we've had and whatever. So on this side of the fence, the understory is nice and light. Once you get over the fence into the national forest, state forest, she gets a bit woolly. And that's why they do these burns at this time of the year, to thin it out, to slow a bushfire really taking off and becoming what they call a crown fire, where it gets up into the canopy of the trees, where they get up into the canopy of the trees and leap ahead of itself. So that's why they do burns. Anyway, looks like they're using here as a playground today. It's supposed to be rain coming. All those chemtrails aren't just about rain either. There's other stuff in there that bloody they try to hammer and hit. Anyway, so hopefully this is 6 weeks worth of continuous burning in the middle of winter. Anyway, have a good day wherever you are. Bye. The other problem is today, people are under so much pressure to pick a group or whatever to be in. You know, there's a lot of groups that just run on pure emotion. Anyway, let's get into this. Get a bit of physical motion going. Alright, see yous.